Hai ndị be anyị ọzọ emekwanụ nwata na-ekwu ọyọgharịva ike BBL ọyọgharịva nwatakịrị onye a unu na-afụ kịta nọzi n'enu ọnwụ na ndụ na-egodi ike bụzi mmiri ọ na-ayọgharị asịzi na ọ na-achọzi ọ nọzi n'enu ọnwụ na ndụ. Nwa Yoruba mama unu echetara mgbe o jije o mee BBL a wee pụta one guy a na-akpọ Egugu of Lagos mere interview o wee na-akọ ka o si wee mee BBL na-amachagharị na ka o si wee wepụ mkpịsị ngụ ya n'afọ ka ukwu ede bụrụzie dịzie ka ụkwụ nwatakịrị wee jee wepụ mkpịsị ngụ ya 20 wee pụta wee jụọ ya wise ọ sị na ihe ọ chọrọ na kịta ọ dịzi etu a awali shape na ọ na-enyezi ya maketi ọ na-agazi ahịa nwoke ọbụla fụziri ya na-akwụsị ya n'ụzọ onye ọbụla fụziri ya na-enegharị anya wee sizie kịta na iki a na-ehizi mmiri o sizi n'aka nri na-ehije mmiri n'aka ekpe na ọ na-ehizi mmiri ume ọ dị ekutezi ume na ọ na-achọzi ịnwụ na ike a unu fụrụ adị ebunwuzi okwu ya egwu wee na-atụzi ya maka nwatakịrị nke a unu fụrụ kịta ede RIP ka nwụrụ anwụ dị Elena na egwu na-atụzi ya iji ụlọ ọgwụ jee wopie maka ndị na-anwụgasị na ya kịta. Hey, gịnị na-emezi ụmụ agbọghọbịa ọ gịnị biko nụ geenụ ntị. A na-eme ya interview na ihe ọ nọ na-akọgheri ka onye egbuwara isi.
Your waist, oh.
I think I'm okay like this.
They are not seeing your waist, oh. They are not seeing.
Reconstruction on a say ribs remover. Anyway, stress no day. I'm not gonna argue with you guys. I actually did BBL and 360 lipo from Realign Hospital. Then
afụzike mgbe a na-emezi agbụ ya ajụjụ ọnụ ọ na-amachagharị si na onwe ya na-agazi afịa in short na onwe nwoke na-agafie adị akwụsị na ọ na-agbazi afịa n'eziokwu na ihe ọbụla nwere uru nwere ọghọm mana uru nke karịrị ọghọm ngwa n'ezie na ka ọ nọzi n'enu ọnwụ kịta a na-ekwu ihe a ọtụtụ ndị celebrities merụ BBL egwu na-atụzi ha o nwere this actress a na-eme ihe eji eje na Nollywood nke unu ga-afụkwanụ kịta actress a gbarụ na jee wepụ nke na-enyezi nyanwa bụzi onye na-enyezi ndị mmadụ ndụmọdụ na-eye ebe a Nancy a o jegoje wepụ nke esi ndị mmadụ biko ha ewepụkwa na ihe a na onwekwa uru dị na ya onye ọbụla jekwa wepụe na ọkwa mgbe ị na-agbagote na age ka ị ga-afụ ihe ị mere onwe gị. O nwekwa nke a bụ merụ na Big Naija nke a unu na-afụ bụkwa mmesi ike o mekwarụ kịta ọ na-ewutie kedu ihe o ji jee mee ihe a nyanwa nakwa na-asị bikonu ndị mmadụ emezina ihe a na onwekwa uru dị n'ihe a na nyanwa kịta ga-eje wepụ nke bikonu ka ihe na-emezini ndị mmadụ kedu ihe na-eme ndị mmadụ ọkwa unu fụ nke a bụ nke nwụrụ ụbọchị one na one gara aga na-amachagharị kịta ha mechaa na-amachagharị emechaa asị na ha anwụọ kịta ihe sokwa wee gbuo onye ahụ bleaching a sị na ọ bụgodu na ibu n'obi na ị chọrọ imie bleach n'ahụ gị maka ibleach ahụ gị mgbe a ga na-adọkata anụ ahụ ebe a ka etinye ebe a adọkata ama nkwanwuzie maka ahụ gị niile imebichago ahụ gị niile emegidezie ihe a ga-emezi complication ejue n'enu ju na ana unu nekwa n'anya Tonto Dike kedu ihe unu che Tonto Dike ji wee gbara ọsọ jee wepụ nke onye gidegozie nsogbu nyegide ya nsogbu Tonto wee gbara ọsọ wee jee mee gịnị wee jee wepụ iki o ji bụ amachagharị ebe niile and unu chetakwa mgbe e mere nke ọ na-atụ ya na-amachagharị kịta oyu na-amaghị ihe ọ na-agabiga Tonto Dike ji wee gbara ọsọ ji wee jee wepụ nke and ihe na-emekwa ndị a ha mee ha na BBL efuzie ha na-eghebe ala ha oghe ike ha eghere oghe onwezi ahụ ha ga na-emechi ọgịnịzi ụmụ agbọghọbịa nke unu dizi ụmụ nwoke na-emekwa mana ha dị eghebezi n'onwe ha oghe mana ụmụ agbọghọ mechazie ala ha ayọkapụta ebe niile ike ha ayọkọpụta ha ma na-eyikwuzi akwa mechie ike atụrụ ọzọ ọbụla ha ga na-eyi bụ nke ga-eberu ha mbe n'ukwu ịghọtago onwe nna unu afụgo nienu onye anwụọ kịta ị ga-abịa bere ya akwa igwe m gị nwa na-ene n'ihe a ị ga-abịa bere ụdị mmadụ ya akwa mụ nwa ama mbekwa nọọ ihe onye fụrụ ihe onye chọrọ ka ọ fụrụ maka mgbe ị ga-eji ime BBL a ga-edi 50-50 ọida na ị nwụrụ n'enu ya ma ọ edeghe ọya saịn ya onye agbarụ saịn si m bịa metewere ya ebere a gwakwa gị na ọpreshọn anyị na-eji ime bụkwa ọnwụ na ndụ esi na nsogbu adịghọ ịnwụọ nsogbu adịghọ ịnwụọ nanụ ọya ebele na-emeterụ ndị mụrụ ndị a ga-anọzi na-eru oju maka onye nwụrụ anwụgo biko nụ ndị be anyị ka mara ihe unu che n'ihe onyonyo a o ndewonu
that went on Egugu's interview and said she removed a couple of ribs from her body and also did BBL. He said her BBL is currently leaking and she's scared to go and refix it after hearing the other Jessica's story. My own question now, waiting on her they gain for this BBL, because I sure say no be men on her they do this BBL for, because me and you know say you no go that extent to risk your life for man. And according to the news we are hearing now, they said the girl, she cannot breathe properly and she cannot even eat. She's so scared of her life right now, and her own a double problem. She didn't only do BBL, she removed a couple of ribs. She said 20. I'm not sure if that's true, but she did remove some ribs if you look at her properly. And also, why is government not even doing anything about all these hospitals doing all this BBL to our girls? Because they are encouraging it. Some hospitals, they even advertise themselves. If government like ban 2 or 3 hospitals, the rest hospitals go learn. Anyway, Nadia, I'm about that.
If you're a lady in Lagos and you have not done your body, it means that peer pressure got nothing on you. The pressure that ladies and women living in Lagos face daily to get their body done is insane. Other parts of the state in Nigeria, I'm not sure they get that kind of pressure. But in Lagos, if you be woman, lady, you never do your body, there's pressure on you. The pressure, so like me, pressure they worry me, because it's not even something that I personally subscribe to for myself. Coming from somebody that in December, I got an all-expense paid trip to Turkey to get the body done, and I said no, my choice. Do you understand? Not everybody will be able to say no to that. That's to tell you that peer pressure got nothing on me. Pressure, so you go to the club, nobody they look you with your flat near show. Now get away with it all do, but we don't sit, we don't all right, they go near. They will not come close to you at all. You go for events and functions, they treat ladies, women that have done their body in a certain way like demigod, and you baby say your body get as e be and be as e get. They don't even. So if you're a lady or a woman living in Lagos and you've not done your body, I need to let you know that I am proud of you for having that type of self-esteem in yourself, loving your body regardless of how the society put pressure on you. I love you and I love you.
We lost a sister that went to work and yesterday. All of una they look me. Una they look me. You think say I go cause surgery? If you like person that you'll see walk down your belly. Listen to me first. Some of you drink a lot. Some of you smoke a lot. Some of you indulge in things. Read about your surgery. Read before your surgery. Like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months before your surgery, you have to stop alcohol. You have to stop drinking. But some of you, because of the pain or because of you are scared, you want to take alcohol, you want to take cold bottle beer. It's against the medical rules. Some of you now, you people have medical issues, but now go to beg the doctor. Because when something bad happens to us now, we tend to blame the hospital. But that moment when you go kneel down the bed, doctor, nobody they see that one. Yes, some of us we have bad medical conditions. Some of us we are not healthy. Some of us we believe on die moment miracle. I don't know why we lost a sister. I don't know why we lost her. I'm just saying some of the criteria. Some of the criteria. Before your surgery, they will tell you everything that might go wrong. But the only one way they talk say is hard is that Anna.
Hey lovelies, this is a lady that has been going across everyone's platforms, you know, for the past few days, and I understand that under the circumstances in which she passed, it created a lot of debate and all. The comments and the videos I have been seeing is honestly disheartening because, see, listen, before anything, before we throw our fingers to type and judge people, let's be human for a second. It doesn't matter the circumstances in which she died. This is a life that is lost, and instead of the internet turning into a mockery, please consider that this young lady lost her life and she deserves a moment of silence, and she has family and friends that are mourning her right now who we're not part of her decision making. She made a choice for herself, but doesn't mean that we should be not sympathetic to the family. Let's give them a moment to mourn their loss. Like, a life is a life. I don't care the circumstances that you lose that life. Life is very important. Now, if we're talking of a bandit, I think all of us would jump, but this is a young girl. There is nothing wrong with calling the attention of the public to what led to her passing, but to just, oh God. May her soul rest in peace, and may her family find peace within this next few days and have the courage to lay their loved one to rest. Amen. Now, like I said, it is okay to try to turn this situation into a learning moment for people, because the truth is our society is so lost. Like, we can't even hide that anymore. But please, life matters regardless of how you pass. Life is not supposed to, we have become so desensitized that, I don't even know what to say on this, but let's get into it. Now, we all have noticed that society plays a very huge role in the way we think and the way we apply ourselves and the way we look at our bodies. And I would never stand here and tell anyone what choices to make for their life, because it's their choice, right? If you as a young lady or as a young man feel insecure about certain parts of your body and you can afford it and you have done the necessary education when it comes to that procedure, please go ahead, but just know that anything that has to do with going under the knife is going to come at your own risk. It's a personal risk you take. Now, it doesn't even have to be cosmetic surgery. You could go in for I remember when I went in to take out my fibroids, for some reason my brain had told me I wasn't going to make it. You know, I had shared all the necessary information to all my family just in case. You could go into surgery for just an appendix and something could go terribly wrong. You never know how your body is going to react to anesthesia. You just don't know. Literally, your life is in the hands of God, and that's it. And pray to God that you have a surgeon that cares enough about you. Now, one thing we need to understand is when it comes to physical appearance, it's not one body type fits all. I know a lot of men would love to say, oh, they love the curvy woman because it is physically attractive to them. Men generally would focus on the outer appearance, but does not mean that every single man out there loves and needs a woman to be curvaceous. Not all men want them. Some men love skinny women, slim women. Now, a few people will come out and say, oh, we love women like this, but it doesn't match everyone's needs. And this new trend that has come, that everybody has to do the surgery and everybody needs to fit a certain shape and standards, this is a trend that will pass. It will be crazy how in the next few years, a lot of people will be going towards the more natural, more fit, more slim bodies. And then what? Now, like I said, I would never tell anybody what to do with their bodies and what to do with their time, but please be very careful when you do things. Before you go into it, always comes from a confidence thing. Before you go under the knife, please do your research and please work on yourself, your inner self. Figure out figure out why you want to do a surgery in the first place. Figure out what triggers you to feel the need to readjust your body. If you feel like you're doing it for yourself and because you want to feel more confident, then please go ahead. But if you feel like you're doing it because you want more attention from the public, then you seriously need to check yourself. Trying to reconstruct your body all in the name of or hope that you would get more attention and love is crazy, because you are telling yourself that you do not deserve love on a regular day, even if God has made everybody perfectly the way they are. We cannot stand here and say that society hasn't put pressure on our girls and even our guys. We cannot say that, because half of the time they're being judged from their outer appearance. And if you're not strong up here, you would always fall for this. Now, in your 20s, you're more impressionable and it's easier to convince you to go with a trend instead of just giving yourself time to embrace who you are. Now, when we speak about society, we cannot walk away from the fact that yes, a lot of male figures will comment on your appearance. If you look at any post right now and a woman is not as endowed, just read the comments. We are not helping society when we come out and bash the way a person physically looks. I personally would never address the way a person physically looks, because for one, you were not asked to be born the way you were born. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to make you feel insecure about the way you look, even if you think you're not the average looking perfection. Now let me play you a clip so you understand how a lot of men think.
Look your baby Yash. She deserve Valentine gift. Bro, that your babe we no get Yash. That girl they date we no get Yash. She deserve Valentine gift.
You see, men like those will not understand the damage they do to young girls. And there are more videos of his that we're going to speak of at a later date. How can you tell a woman that she does not deserve gifts or love because she is not physically endowed? Now, a lot of girls are struggling with their mental health, and they might think this is the way to go. And without doing research and without following due procedures, they just jump into everything. Or one way or the other, we have to clean our society. We have to start from our platforms, because our platforms have become so toxic in making people feel like they're not worthy enough of love or attention or gifts or just living, period. And yes, there are some extreme cases where women go as far as taking out their ribs. I'm sure you guys have seen the lady on the internet who has such a, I'm sorry, it doesn't even look proportioned. But one thing you don't understand is, all in the name of having a Coca-Cola figure or a slim waist, you risk one of the most important things. Your ribs are supposed to cage your vital organs to protect them from harm. When you decide to do a cosmetic surgery that removes that rib, you open yourself to risk, and let's not even speak about potential childbirth and all that. I know we all want to look a certain kind of way. I know this, I understand that. But please, let's be guided. Number one, we cannot stop what young girls will do. From what I've heard on the internet, almost all the surgical places in Nigeria right now are fully booked. But before you guys do this, because you can't change the way they think, at least for one, don't just jump into any surgery because without having the right money. Don't jump into any surgery without researching who your surgeon is. And just because you see photos that look attractive for one angle doesn't mean yours will be that way. Make sure you run all the tests you're supposed to run, because see, complications happen, and at the end of the day, you might lose your life, and then the facilities might be scrutinized. And also, the government has to look into these different establishments, because a lot of them pay the people to just slide under the radar. And just because they come out with few procedures that look good doesn't mean they have full approval for these surgery. And please, 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 before you consider anything, I will not tell you what to do with your life and what to do with your money. But please, before you consider any surgery that alters your appearance, please just look into yourself. Figure out first what makes you feel insecure, if it is something you can work on mentally, if it is something you can go to the gym for, if it is something that can be enhanced naturally. Now, if you've gone through that whole process and you still feel like you need to go under the knife, then God be with you and God protect you, and please be prayerful and please follow procedures. Again, I say, may the soul of the departed rest in peace, may her family find peace, and please, we as people, we need to learn to just keep our opinions to ourselves sometimes. Let's stop shaming women or men for the way they look. Let's try to control the narrative of the internet, because we do have a lot of kids that are coming out, and because of what they see and read, they're gonna feel like there's only one way to go. I promise you, we don't all have to look the same. There is a place for every single one of us in this world, whether you want to believe it or not. The one who loves you will love you regardless if you have a booty or you don't have a booty. God.
Biko na ụmụnne m, ebe a ka m nwetara ihe onyonyo anya njedebe. Biko kedu ihe iche gị nwa na-enere ihe a? Biko tụsaa ya n'efere mba ụwa ka ama ma ụmụ agbọghọ anyị, ụmụ anyị na-amụ kịta ga-eji wee mụrụ akọ. Inecha anya isi na onwe gị adịghọ gị mma, na Chineke mee mistake wee kee gị ji ikegharị onwe gị de n'ihe ịfụrụ iweru. Biko tụsaa na ya ka mara ihe iche n'efere mba ụwa. Ka nsi wee kwu na mbụ, kedu onye a ga-ata ụta? Ọ dọkịta ga-agwa gị na ihe a bụkwa ka na ọnwụ ka na ndụ 50-50. Ime ya ịda na-edo ndụ ma ọ na-enwụrụ anwụ, isi ka ime ya ka onye buru onwe ya je saịn ya si na nsogbu adịghọ, mee m ihe m fụrụ ka m were. Biko ka mara ihe unu che n'ihe onyonyo a. Ndewo.